first call of today is going to be a gang-related homicide. Ambulance here as well. We've got a fair few officers on scene here. Don't know who you think you are, young man, but I am the detective sergeant. Well, I don't really know what it is we're going to be looking for here. X-25, possible eyes on. Got a marked car coming in now, so we might have to just spring the trap here. Police officer with taser, shows up. Gun. Hey guys, it's your boy Dodo Mcgee and welcome back to another video of LSPDFR, the mod for GTA 5, where we get to play as a police officer. Today we are in the office, as you can see, and we are wearing some office clothing because we are going to be playing as the Criminal Investigation Department, CID once again. I was taking a look at what kind of video we were going to do for this week, and it dawned on me that it has been over a year since the last time we did a CID video, so I thought, why not? We'll get ourselves amongst it again. Let's meet the team for today. Reginald is looking dapper as ever. Hi, Reggie. Look, he scrubs up well, doesn't he? Our Reggie, he scrubs up well. Not sure why you're wearing your gloves inside, man, but other than that, you're looking fly. We also have Damien here. Damien here is our police staff investigator, and Damien's going to be coming with us on our travels as well for today. He's a bit of a grumpy-looking fella, but you know, we'll see how we get on. Now, two things of note outside. Number one, it is nighttime, and number two, it is howling it down with rain at the minute. It's not very pleasant out here, but you know, there we are, I guess. We are, of course, the night shift detective sergeant, the duty DS, as it were. And so yeah, we're going to be seeing what kind of jobs come in. Hopefully we don't have to go outside and get wet, because you know, us office dwellers, we don't like getting wet, do we chap? Sorry, Reginald, sorry. I've just trod on your polished shoes and everything. Anyway, the threes of us look like we're about to drop the hottest rap track of 2025. Maybe that's something we'll do to pass the time whilst we're in the office here, because other than that, we are just going to be waiting for the first call of the day to come in and see what the night shall bring. Let's go, shall we? Alrighty then. It is time. The first call of the night has dropped. It is, hang on. Let me navigate getting through this first. Let's just get out here. There we go. Pop this up. There we go. Lovely stuff. I, of course, have not mentioned as of yet, our vehicle for this evening is going to be this one just here. This is a Skoda Enyaq electric vehicle, as we are trying to aim for a lot of the pool car fleet and CID fleet and stuff. You know, got to save the planet where we can and all that good stuff. This one's going to be made by MZ's Modifications. Let's jump on in, shall we? Get that down and let's jump in. Come on, team. In we get. There we go. Everyone is in. Let's get the seatbelt on and let's get that away. So as we can see on the right hand side there, our first call of today is going to be a gang-related homicide down on Jamestown Street 159 in the Rancho area. I think, does that fall under South Anderton? Yeah, of course it does. Of course it falls under the South Anderton area. Unfortunately, this whole region rife with gang crime, as you'll know from our videos with the violent crime reduction team. But okay, let's get down there and see what we have got going on. We'll get the blues on and make a little bit of progress towards the area. I'm not 100% sure if there is division already on scene. Some response officers maybe from LPT, possibly from the ARVs that have made their way to the area. But I guess we'll just wait and see when we get down there, I suppose. Yeah, pretty miserable evening out here. You'd think that would help with the amount of crime, but evidently it hasn't on this occasion. Alrighty, so it says it wants us to speak with the detective. Oh yeah, we have got some officers already on scene. Oh, there's an ambulance here as well. We've got a fair few officers on scene here, but there we are. It says speak to the detective, but it looks like it's just an officer. So I will therefore assume it is like the shift sergeant from LPT. Let's get that brolly up again. There we go. Let's see. Hi, Sarge. How are we doing? How are we doing indeed? I'm assuming it's in there. What have we got? What have we got? Oh, it's not you. Oh, I do apologise. You were kind of stood there waiting for me. I've assumed wrongly. Aha. This would make a lot more sense. The man with body laying on the ground. Hello. Is it you? Are you the person I need to speak to? Hi, how may I help you? Okay, it is you. Hello. Hi, how are we doing? What's going on? Do me a favour, look around the scene for any evidence of the shooter. Excuse me, I don't know who you think you are, young man, but I am the detective sergeant. I think you'll find it is you who shall be going around the scene. You know what, I'll go look around the scene. Cheers. Alrighty, well, let's take a look here. The rain is not going to help. Oh, I'm going to have to put my brolly down. I'm going to get wet and everything. Oh, God. Okay, right, well, let's get a torch out, I guess. I don't know if that's going to help us. Oh, lights coming on. Okay, that might actually help us here. That might help indeed. Okay, well, I don't really know what it is we're going to be looking for here. Let's see, we've got some newspaper clippings over here, some trash, some big old cockroaches. I don't quite know how far afield it would like me to look, but there we are. Okay. Oh, what have we got here? There is a something. That looks like maybe a shotgun case. Collected evidence 1 of 2. Okay, is he evidence? This man here? No, it would appear not. It would appear not. Right, we'll circle back to him in just a second then. Don't know what other bits of evidence to... Aha! The gun behind the bin. That'll do. Well, it says that is 2 out of 2, so speak with the detective again. I will do that in just a second. What I actually want to do, I actually want to search the body here. I don't know what we already know. Let me just do this real quick. Let's pop some gloves on. Hi, officer. I assumed you were the sergeant before. You're welcome for the promotion, I guess. Right, let's take a look at this chap. What's going on with him then? I'm assuming the ambulance has already been and done its thing. That's why they just kind of stood there. Damien, our PSI, is having a look. Oh, okie dokie. So he's got a portable GPS, a 6226 pistol, a blooded hammer, a roll of mini duct tape, and some unmarked pills. There's also some kind of ID here for an Otis Bentley, not to be mistaken for his younger brother Otis Aston Martin. Let's see, he's born the 5th of November 2003. Let's see what we know about young Otis here. Let's see. So he's been concerned with supply of drugs before, and arson. Has got a CO uniform marker, might be of note, but he's also got an expired driver's license, although we're not going to be too worried about that. This seems to suggest that he is living up on the A105. That is that. Let's see if the national computer gives us anything different here. Where they're not in as a ped, I'm not sure if it will actually work here. Okay, let's try this. Otis Bentley. Was it within... Oh, no, he is here. So this says he's on parole until August next year. This also says he lives Richmond Street. I think that is in the city. Let's check his record here. What have we got on here? Known for manslaughter from 2022 and possession of ammunition without certificate also from 2022. So, crikey. Old Otis here has been a bit of a bad boy in his time, but I wonder if any of that has got anything to do with his untimely demise here today. Let's speak with this Dean. I'm going to assume the fact you're giving orders here, you are in fact the detective inspector. I apologise, sir. What would you like me to do next? Okay. I found this pistol and a casing. Yeah, I did. I certainly did. Do you want it in an evidence bag? I can do evidence bags for you. That's a knife tube. There we go. I can put all this in an evidence bag. There we go. Thank you. I'll dust these for prints. Excellent stuff. You do that. I can also speak to the residents and see if they saw anything. Absolutely. I can do that as well. Sure. You'll get... What do you want me to do with this evidence bag then? Oh, okay. Sir, do you have... What are your orders, sir? Why is the detective inspector driving the area car? You know what? Whatever. Let's just put this bag of bits in the back of my car so that is all done. The gun should really be taken off by ARV. So there is that. In fact, I might ask for an ARV to come down so they can do a quick check on the gun that we have here. Let me just get rid of this, the casing and the other gun, which has already been made clear. We can just sort all that out. There we go. That can be tucked away. Let me get an ARV down here. In fact, if I go and stand over here, then I'll get an ARV over. Otherwise, they might be a bit too far away. I don't want them on a grade 1 because they're going to turn up in all their kit, and that'll be a bit over the top. Get an ARV down here. Just want to check out this SIG-226 that Otis had on him. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. This is another vehicle by MZ Modifications, actually. This is the A6 Avant, which we are using as an ARV for the time being. Right, let's take a look here. Let me see. Will it let me do a weapons serial check in the back of this ARV? It will. A SIG-226 pistol with a serial number of Tango 653683 Sierra. And it is registered to Otis Bentley, or at least in some way linked to him. So there we are. Okay, wonderful. That is all I needed from you guys, so you guys can now go. I appreciate you very much for that indeed. Alrighty, there they go. Wonderful stuff. Right, the DI wants us to speak to some people over here, so let's do that, shall we? We'll start with the one furthest down here. Let me get that brolly back again, because my god. Let me see, where does it want us to go here? Are we just knocking doors? I guess so. Let's see. Oh, hello. Hello, madam. Sorry to trouble you so late in the evening. I'm investigating the shooting that happened earlier today. Did you see anything at all? No, you just got home from work? Okay, alright. Thank you very much for your time, I guess. Take care. Okay. Alright, well that's one, I guess. Was that it? Was there more to that conversation? You two, bye. Oh, okay. No, that is it for that conversation there. Okay. Well, that first one's a negative then. Thought there was someone shouting over there. That would have been a little bit awkward. Where do we get into this one? Let me see. Oh, the gate. That would have also been an option, but oh well. Let's see here. It says the house is for rent, but all right. Let's see what this one has for us. Hello, madam. Did you happen to witness the shooting that happened earlier? No, I heard the shots, but I was too scared to look outside. Okay, that's understandable. If you happen to remember anything later, please contact the police. Yeah, please do, in fact. And you know what? X-ray Victor 25. Can I get a crime reference number? I think I used this the other day, and it seemed to work.
Roger that.
They've said copy. Let's see if they give me a crime reference number.
Attention unit X-ray Victor 252-914.
There you go. That works for me. Thank you. Yes, madam. If you do remember anything later, or you have any footage or anything else, can you just call the police control room? The reference is 2914. Thank you very much indeed.
What the?
Oh, sorry. Was I not done talking to you? Thank you for your time. No problem. Stay safe. Thank you. Right. That is 2 down, 1 to go. What's you do? Let's get... Oh, I'm stuck. Working umbrellas while simultaneously going through doors is hard. Hello, sir. How are you? There was a shooting across the street and I was wondering if you happened to see anything. No, sorry, I was running errands all day. Alright, okay, no worries. Please contact the police if you remember seeing anything. Our crime reference number for this one is going to be 2914. So, yeah, if you do remember anything or get any information, then just call in and quote that number. Have a nice day. Thanks, you too. Okay, well... the house-to-house inquiries have been rather unfruitful, I would suppose. I don't see any Anderton City Council cameras anywhere, which would have helped out lovely in this scenario. I've still got my gloves on here. I didn't realise that. Let me get rid of those quick. Here we go. Oh, hi. Right, hello, sir. Your house-to-house inquiries were negative. Nobody saw anything. Okay, I lifted a fingerprint from the casing. Okay, it belongs to an Alex Rodriguez. All right, we're getting somewhere. Tell me more, boss. Oh, we're sending the suspect's address. Oh, excellent. Am I going to be in charge of that party then? Excellent stuff. Alrighty, yeah, that sounds good to me. Head over to the suspect's last known address. Oh, I absolutely will, sir. Thank you very much. Before I go, though, I am just going to quickly arrange for this body to be recovered here. That would be, I think, nice, given the fact we're out in the rain and whatnot. Or at least we should put some kind of tent over it. Yeah, you know what? Let's just put a tent up real quick. Let's just get a tent over him to try and protect him from the elements ever so slightly. We are then going to put a double barrier in front here, just to stop prying eyes looking in from the road. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. They can put some tape out as well. Yeah, I think if we're all done here, we've already searched the scene. So, yeah, let's get the forensics team towards.
X-ray Victor 25, requesting forensics.
There we go. The forensics team is going to get down here. They can move poor young Otis here. There we go. Deary me. Let's just make some notes here about what we got. So let's consider everything that we have here. We have got some kind of shooting. It came in as a gang homicide, so I'm not 100% sure where that information came from as to why we think that is the case. But we're running it as a gang homicide. We've got a gun and some casings in the car park. The casings, of course, we've got a print off of, which is already linked us towards a potential suspect. Otis here has got a gun on him as well as a blooded hammer and some unmarked pills. So in terms of what this is all about, obviously we can speculate all day long. My guess in relation to this would either be some kind of gang feud going on, rival gangs, some kind of rivalry within a singular gang, could all be a inter-gang thing, or it's simply something like a drug deal gone wrong or a robbery gone wrong, anything like that. We don't really know, but yeah, I guess the time being it is going to be a little bit of a mystery. Hi team, in here, send the van in here, thank you very much, bring it in, bring it in. Hi guys, how are we doing? They're making their way in. Okay, we're going to do some photos. I'm curious to hear what they have to say in relation to cause of death. Hopefully it's not something ridiculous. It looks like fell from height? I thought he was shot. What's he fallen off of? Alright, well anyway, Otis is in the body bag. Alright. Officers, if you wouldn't mind holding this scene for the time being. Damien, Reginald, let's get ourselves out of here. Alrighty, let's mount up back into the Skoda then. And we'll head on over to the suspect's address. It doesn't appear to be a million miles away. Reginald, Damien, get your bums in this car. Let us neither dilly nor dally. Alrighty, the boys are in. The forensics team are on their way. Let's get this beast turned around. And we'll just go and quickly scope out the address. It has just occurred to me that we do not have a lot of charge in this ENIAC. That could be a little bit of a problem. I didn't notice that beforehand. That is slightly problematic. Suspect on the run. That is probably going to be our boy, isn't it? So yeah.
X-Victor 25, I'll take that.
New incident allocated.
Copy that.
Okie dokie. So, I will assume that is the chap we are after. We're going to ignore the fact the previous call out bugged slightly. So, we're just making this work with what we can do. So, our suspect is a white male wearing a blue polo shirt. Seen in the area of... Let's see, where is that? That is Croydon Road, right in the heart of South Anderton. So, yeah. So, I'm pretty sure over here where our shooting was is sort of Vargos territory. That bit there is kind of in the middle between families and ballers territory, but both of those groups would be likely suspects for some kind of gang-related incident. So I tell you what, let's get the blues on and let's get over there, shall we? We don't want to be stuck in traffic all night, not when we have got murderers out on the loose. I say that, we're actually very close. We're going to try and use the fact that we're unmarked to our advantage here. Cut the lights. Alrighty.
X-Victor 25, we are in the area.
Now hopefully he should stick out like a sore thumb here, because it is night time and it is raining, so there shouldn't be too many people about. Let's see here. We want to make sure we get this guy. If we do see him, I will make the suggestion that we get ARV to deal with this. What with the presence of firearms and shooting and all, that would be quite sensible. We're just going to cut across the train track here. So we're kind of going out of this search area that we originally wanted. Alrighty, let's cut through the car park here, see if we can't find anything different. Ooh. He could be a white male in a blue polo shirt. I reckon it could be.
X-Victor 25, possible eyes on junction of Croydon Road and Courthouse Road, just outside the Mega Mall here. Got quite a heavy set IC1 male, wearing a blue shirt. Also has shorts on.
Roger that.
Let's just see. I tell you what, if I try and plot ARVs right to the middle of this junction, or maybe just the other side of that junction there, that's where he's going to cross to. If I get ARVs to plot to there.
Backup needed.
And I'm just going to call in 2 ARVs. Right, team, if you've got body cams, I'd put them on. Let's take a look here.
Acknowledge.
Got an unmarked ARV have already rocked up. They kind of got here early to the game. He is just stood there at the minute. We have got taser. We can go in. But I'd ideally not like to rush the game and give it away too quickly. We've got a marked car coming in now, so we might have to just spring the trap here. Yeah, all right, team. Let's just go. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let me put a cap on to make myself a little bit more recognisable as a police officer. Right, it's going to be this guy just here then, team. Dude, stop. I'm police. Police officer with taser. Show us up. Gun, gun, gun.
X-ray-25, gun, gun, gun.
Hold fire, hold fire, hold fire.
Suspect neutralized. No further units required.
X-ray-25, got shots fired. Suspect down. Start me an ambulance.
Copy.
Deary me. Right, I'm going to move in for the gun, guys. Oi, fella, get lost. Get lost. Moving in for the gun. Oh, God. Okay, gun is recovered.
X-Victor-25, start me an ambulance.
Let's get traffic stopped here. Let's get traffic stopped. Stop the traffic. There we go. Alrighty, okie dokie. Right, and let's get this ambulance coming, shall we?
Near Strawberry.
Let's get this ambulance coming. You guys all good? Anyone get hit? No? I think we're good. Okay, right, let me get some gloves on for this guy. See what we can do for this dude. Right, give him a quick top to toe. Dude, can you get out of the way? Let's see what we've got here. It sounds like the ambulance is not too far behind me here. Got Francis Donnelly, multiple zip bags of green flaky powder, a few capsules, a few tablets in a plastic container, a pistol holster that he's pulled that AP pistol from. I think I picked that up, but I'm not 100% sure. Where's our ambulance? So it could be an RRV. Over here, peeps. Over here. Got Francis Donnelly just popping up there as well. Yeah, over here, please. Yeah, here he is. Let's find this. It's definitely the same guy that they got the fingerprint from. 100% the same guy who got the fingerprint from. As I say, there was a small issue with the plug-in there, but there we go. Where's your partner? Oh, CPR has failed. Oh, okay. Well, I can't say I am too surprised, but okay. They're going to get out of here. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it?
X-Victor-25, this male has been declared dead on scene. I will require another forensics team, please.
Copy.
Let's get that forensics unit rolling. That's deeply unfortunate.
Required in
Would have liked to have brought him into
Strawberry.
custody for that one. Now we've got 2 dead bodies on the streets of South Anderton. There we are. Shot by rifle. Yeah, no kidding. ARV drilled him good. Eventually we're going to get our report up here. There we go. Francis Donnelly. Not much known about him. Not much known about him at all. So, alright, well, there we are, I guess. Hi guys. Oh, the forensics team have finally made it. There we go. We've got a tent up to try and hide us away from prying eyes a little bit, but dearie me. Dearie me. Yeah, cause of death was shot by rifle. Much of what we already knew, but okay, they're going to get him out of here again.
X-Victor-25, I don't think there's going to be much requirement for a scene here. The rain is probably going to have washed most of it away already. We're going to get this lifted, please. All units are going to be resuming. Show us going back to the station, please.
There we go. Alrighty. You ARVs, you can go. Obviously, we'll be doing a post-incident management procedure with all of you guys. Make sure you store your weapons. No conferring of any sorts and all that good stuff, please. And thank you. Right, we'll let someone from LPT come and scoop this stuff off. We'll get it all shut down. Anyway, I think that's going to just about do it for today. Let's get ourselves back to the station into somewhere a little bit drier. That would be nice. So guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. As I mentioned at the start of the video, it has been over a year since the last time we played with the with the Criminal Investigation Department, so it's been a fair old while since we've done a video like this. Obviously quite a different change of pace. It's not all action and go, go, go. There's a little bit of investigation to be done at the start of things when we obviously get called down here for what came in as a gang homicide. Managed to find a couple of bits of evidence on the scene, some more bits of evidence and clues to of what might have gone down on our victim Otis, and a very sort of different style to things overall. Going to do some house-to-house inquiries and all that good stuff, waiting for a fingerprint result to come off of the shell casing itself. It was a lot of fun, even if it was a slightly different pace to what we usually expect. Things quickly resumed to normal order though when we went to try and find our suspect over by the mega mall here. He pulled out a gun and it turned into a very short shootout, but it didn't end particularly well for him. Would have been nice to have brought him into custody and, you know, asked him some questions and all that good stuff, but I guess he didn't want it to go down that way. If you have enjoyed the video, then make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below as well with what you thought of this video. Different pace. Was it too slow? Just right? Nice to have a little bit of variety? Let me know. If you're new around here, then also make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our weekly LSPDFR videos. I'd love to see you back again for another one. But until the next video, I've been Dodo Mcgee, and I'll see you back on patrol.